What if I told you that there is no right way to do decomposition for a trinomial? So let's do an example. We have 4x squared minus 1x minus 5 as our trinomial. The first step in decomposition is to always multiply the first and last number together. First and last, which is 4 and negative 5. So that multiplies to negative 20. So the product of 4 and negative 5 is negative 20. And then the second step is to figure out what two numbers multiply to negative 20, the number you just got, the product that you just got, and add up to the second coefficient, the middle coefficient, which is negative 1. The two numbers that multiply to negative 20 and add to negative 1 could be, let's try 10 and 2, 10 and negative 2. But 10 and negative 2 do not add to negative 1. Let's try 20 and 1, 20 and negative 1. 20 and negative 1 do not sum to negative 1. There's one last possibility, which is 5, negative 5, and 4. So multiplying negative 5 by 4 gives you negative 20, and adding negative 5 and 4 gives you negative 1. So therefore, negative 5 and 4 will give you the correct terms to decompose negative 1x into. So that means we can rewrite the trinomial into 4x squared. Instead of minus 1x, we rewrite it as minus 5x plus 4x minus 5. So the minus 5x plus 4x is actually the replacement for negative 1x, because negative 5x plus 4x is equal to negative 1x. And that's the reason why you want to find these two numbers that sum to the middle coefficient. So now what we do is pair the first two and the second two together, and then factor out any common factors we can get out of these pairs. So 4x squared minus 5x, x is a common factor. So we take out x, and then we have 4x minus 5 remaining, and then plus the second pair has no common factors, so you just factor out a 1, and then we get 4x minus 5 in the brackets. And then we have 4x minus 5 as a common factor for both these terms here. So we take out the 4x minus 5 in brackets. And then the second set of brackets is what's left over, which is x from the first set, and then plus 1 from the second set. So our factor form is 4x minus 5 times x plus 1. But then what if we rewrote this decomposition in a different way? What if we rewrote it as 4x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 5. Then you'll see that we will get the same result. Let's pair the first two and the second two. So if we pair 4x squared plus 4x, we see that 4x is common between the two. So we factor out a 4x, leaving us with x plus 1 minus, we see that both of these have negative 5, so we factor out a negative 5, and then we have x plus 1 remaining. So then when we factor out the x plus 1, which is common from both, we get x plus 1 in brackets, and that bracket 4x minus 5, which is the remaining from both sets. So as you can see, the factored form is the same in both situations. If you would like more tips on math concepts, please subscribe and leave a comment.